What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're diving a little deeper into a very popular Elysium clone. This is from Fragrance World. This is called Imperium. So I get a lot of questions on the differences with this versus a mere Trillium. Surprisingly more differences than you may think, but we're going to focus on this one with reference from time to time to that one. But at the end of the video we will be giving away a full bottle, compliments of Kingdom Fragrances, who sent both of these my way. Shoutouts to my friend Steve. There's links below with the 10% off code if you want to grab a bottle, but we'll be giving away a full sealed bottle at the end of this. So let's get into this review. Stay tuned. So we'll look at the presentation first. This is the box. It took a little bit of a beating in transit. So decent stuff. Nothing spectacular and crazy. It's not the slide out, pull out style of the original that it's replicating. Fragrance World logo. Information on the back. There's some texturing on the side. Nothing special. It's a basic box. In regards to this bottle, clearly going the route of Elysium Parfum Cologne. A little bit taller. It says Fragrance World in the glass here on the back. You have the logo name of the fragrance, sticker on the bottom with some more information. There you go. Cap has some blue jewels, cubic zirconia-esque type of stuff. Cap does not click into place. I would not recommend trying to pick this up from the cap. FW for Fragrance World on top of the atomizer with a decent atomizer, as you can see. Does good. Let's talk about this scent. So I have a fresh spray on my hand. I'll put the notes on screen. It's the same note breakdown as the original. So the difference here versus something like Trillium, for example, is that it's not as fresh and as metallic. This is a little bit closer, I think, overall to Elysium Parfum Cologne. Like, this tries to replicate being a direct copy as much as possible. While I still don't think it's quite the direct copy of Elysium Parfum Cologne, it definitely embodies that inky metallic vibe that the blackcurrant provides, with a lot of lemon, sharp citrus, just not as sharp, not as metallic as the original or as Trillium. But at the same time, it offers a little bit heavier feel since it's not as bright. So I get a little bit more of the herbs, the greens. It's a little bit more green spicy overall, but still very woody vetiver type of dominant. As it dries down, I get a little bit of a musky tone. Don't really get any of a leather accord or anything. It's pretty much simplistic as it sounds, with a metallic, slightly inky citrus vibe, very blue as the color would indicate. Definitely a fresh citrus dominant blue fragrance with some green herbs and spices that don't overtake the fragrance, but it does provide a little bit more of an herbal feel to it with some woods and dry down. It smells really good. It smells like they were going for Elysium Parfum Cologne. I would say overall relatability to Elysium Parfum Cologne, this falls in the 80-85% territory. While not one-to-one, it's definitely a clear copy of it. It's a clone. They were going for it, and they did a good job here. It's not as sharp and synthetic as Trillium, because that one's just so metallic and bright, though still smells like a cheaper version of Elysium Parfum Cologne. But I mean, it technically is a cheaper version of Elysium Parfum Cologne. So I do think it's a pretty good pickup if you're looking to get that experience. Now, is it going to evoke the same magic of the original? No. No, you're not going to get the same feeling. At least I don't get the same feeling when I spray the original versus spraying any of the clones that I've tried. Though this one does try its best to give an accurate interpretation of kind of capturing the magic that is the opening of Elysium Parfum Cologne. This one gets pretty close. This one's captivating. This is super attractive. I can't imagine too many people not liking the way this fragrance smells. It smells great, and for the money, I think it's one of the better options as far as clones of Elysium. Now, when it comes to performance, it kind of falls in that average range for pretty much everything. Kind of falls in the 6-7 hour territory. I would say solid 6 hours is what I've been clocking it. So we're safely going to call it 5 to 7 hours range, because that's what I've been getting. Pretty much smack dab in the middle, around 6 hours. Projection, I would say, is heaviest in the first hour, as you would expect. Maybe a little bit beyond arm's reach. Not as bright, not as loud as Trillium, but still pretty bright, pretty loud. Most fragrances are going to be in the first 30 minutes to an hour. Here it's about an hour of solid projection, then it sits a bit closer to the skin. This one wears a little bit heavier than the aforementioned Emir Trillium from Paris Corner, but it's got about the same time with strength and projection. About an hour, maybe arm's reach, maybe a little bit better at first, but about arm's reach type of stuff, roughly a few feet out. And then it settles into what I would call a moderate to mild sillage. You're not going to get tons of huge whiffs to remind you it's there. On occasion, I do get a light whiff to remind me that it's there. I don't have to look for it all the time while testing, but I do have to look for it on occasion because it's not super strong in its dry down and sillage, but it is present. It is not a faint skin scent on me, not until I eclipse about the 6-hour mark. So I would say pretty much across the board in all 3 subcategories of performance is average. Final thoughts on Imperium from Fragrance World, the Elysium Parfum Cologne clone is what you could look at it as. I think this is one of the better ones available. I still don't know if I would take this over Trillium. I still don't know if I would take Trillium over this because I like them for different things. I like this one more as a daily wear, whereas I like Trillium because it's so much brighter and sharper and weaker overall. I like it for the gym if I want to wear this scent profile. It's my go-to for that. That's mainly what I wear it for. Out the shower refresher. Running errands and don't need a bunch of longevity. I like Trillium for that. As a daily wear, like say a work fragrance for example, I would pick this one. I think overall, because of that, this is probably the better buy of the 2 for most people. But for me, I'm actually glad to have both. And with that said, I think this is a very good fragrance. I don't think it's in the great territory, but very good at a 7.5 out of 10. I think this is a solid pickup. I've heard a lot of people enjoy this one, and I can see why. I enjoy it. I've spent several days with it now. And I'm a fan. I'm absolutely a fan. I'm glad to have a bottle. I'll continue to wear it moving forward. I'll wear it more than the real deal. Most of the time I wear the clones more than I wear the real deal because they do a pretty good job overall, and this one definitely does a pretty good job overall. Now on to the giveaway, full bottle. So all you have to do to be entered for this is like this video, make sure you subscribe to TLTG Reviews, comment down below, TLTG count me in. It'll be on screen for you guys. This is open to continental United States only as far as subscribers, not shipping internationally or anything like that. So continental United States only. I'll leave this open for about a week from the day this video goes live, so roughly 7 to 8 days from the day this video goes up on YouTube. I'll then pin the winning comment. I will heart the winning comment and reply to the winner's comment to alert them they won, ask them to email me so I can verify their identity and set up shipping. So don't get scammed by some of these Telegram profiles. If none of that stuff has happened, then it's not me. It's not a profile that's legitimately me. I won't ask you to do anything outside of anything I just listed because only I can pin your comment, only I can heart your comment. So keep that in mind. If none of that happened, it's not me, it's a scam. Avoid it, block it. Once again, like this video, subscribe to TLTG Reviews, comment down below, TLTG count me in. I'll leave this open for about a week, continental United States only, and somebody's going to get this bottle. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, because it is a solid clone. It really is. This is very good. This is some good stuff. And until next time, I will say if you get your hands on Imperium and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later, but on top of that, good luck to everybody that enters the giveaway. Have a good one, guys.